Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it feels like an awesome Sunday. I'll tell you the feeling, it feels like I've just come out of church, Sunday morning service. Here we are with our Sunday service. Just come out of church, it's lunchtime. Well, it's 12:35. Gonna go home now to have a nice roast dinner that your mum cooks you. Proper greens and a nice joint of meat, roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, stuffing. Oh, the works. That's what I feel like, and I feel like topping it off with a nice rhubarb crumble and custard. And that's what I'm feeling today. It feels very nice Sunday, a nice Sunday sun out there. Okay, I've gone out to the garden. My 2 apples are not ready yet to fall off of the vine, off the tree. They're not ready to fall off of the vine yet. But I got a little one. He had fallen, and I thought, well, I'm taking you in. So he's fallen overnight or this morning. A little one, look. Lucy, we're going to do a reading. Yes, we are. What cards we're going to use? The Psychic Tarot. Apparently, that's all I could see was the Psychic Tarot cards going through my mind. Got a little fly over there. We come for our Sunday service. Let's have the sun back out then. I haven't got the light on. We'll see how we go. See if we can illuminate this place. What's that floating around in my coffee? Trousers. Hello, Mr. Fly. Okay, he's trying to tell me something. Thinks I'm Mary Poppins. Right. I don't know what he's telling me. He's going to come close. He's going to whisper it in my ear. Really? Okay. Oh, I saw the hope card. Whispering something about hope. Right, what I wanted to do was actually have a look. Let's confirm, clarify where we are at the moment as Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines. Who's up first? Okay, Divine Masculine. This is really about where you are, what you need to focus on. So, harmony. The Lovers, harmony first. Right, let's have a look. Let me just pull some... I was going to say, let's pull some cards for the DM. It's not often I would use that. I might in a texting sense, but I wouldn't normally say a DM. DM. Let's abbreviate this now. Okay, I wanted to look at that card. 3 cards for you, Divine Masculine. DM. DM just takes me to Doc Martens. Okay. That's interesting. DF, Divine Feminine. Where we're at. Oh, very nice. Okay. Well, patience. Patience, dear one. That's where we're at. Practicing patience. What's the underlying energy? Hope. Hope. Oh, did you see that underneath? Disruption. The Tower. Okay, so we know that that's a masculine here who's trying to break out of his box. That said disruption. It's magic. You saw it said disruption. What's in between? Our shadow side. Okay, one more. I think, trapped in fear? Seriously, where did the disruption go? So we've got hope. We've got, I can see here it's definitely the Divine Masculine here. Energy that's needing to face his fears, his shadow side. He's trapped in fear. It's really about living a good life. One more, disruption and suffering in silence. Okay, so this shadow side really wants to hide itself. Trapped in fear, the Divine Masculine. Wanting to break out of his box, his man-made box, he made that for himself. And this is now the Divine Feminine, yeah. Suffering in silence, waiting. And that is spot on for the energy that's on this table. So that's why we're practicing patience. We're going to delve a bit more so we can see. But it's very masculine here, and it's very light on the Divine Feminine side. as she can see here. So Divine Feminine, am I going to say, because I picked up the hope, you have to remain hopeful, hopeful for change, hopeful for your future. So you need to see the light. And it's like you need to, why do you need to contain this light? Just contain this light within you and it will shine out. Okay, yeah. This is very much about this light that you're seeing. Now you've got, is that the Magician's wand there? Or is it the Ace of Wands? You've got this opportunity in the future. No one's doing anything at the moment. No one's really having fun out there, okay? So you're not alone. Like the whole world is. So this is about you can hold on because you're going to have to. So we're going to practice patience. Now this light that you're seeing, so it's like you're above the cloud, you're above the mist, and you can see the light here. Agreed? Agreed. You can see the light. You're going to have to stick with me. Now I spoke about you holding this light within you and shining it out, but it's like the light, it's all to do with the light that's contained within you. So just try and make sure that you're just topped up with light. Where was I picking this up? I was speaking to someone about, I don't know if it was in a reading I don't know if it's a collective reading, but it's really important that the Divine Feminines top up their energy at the moment, and I want to say through nature. Why? Because now we're going to get to like what this light is doing. So the light here, you can see it's illuminating the Divine Masculine's light side. His hand is above the shadow, so the light will have the upper hand here. Oh, this came in with the Lord's Prayer yesterday that I was reading. It said part of it when, I believe it was Jesus. I can't remember whose version. I think it might have been Matthew's version. But it was like, the advice was, don't pay attention. Make sure the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. Okay, so I can't remember the bit after. It's really important. It comes in with this. Trapped in fear, the Divine Masculine in his shadow. But as you can see, the light's coming through. You're getting through. I did say it was going to be kind of like the Divine Feminines, you have a purpose in the run up to Christmas, and that's to continue to shine this light. Allow this light to not dim. Allow this light not to dim, within you. So you have to really be paying special attention to how light you are. Behaviour. You may be fasting. You find that if you go off your food, it's normally because Divine likes you to be a lot lighter and not kind of have all that heavy stuff. It makes you a lighter vessel to work through. So when you fast, it actually makes you really more receptive to the Divine. So you don't have to worry if you're going off of your food. It's very unlikely, you're going to die. A spiritual death, maybe, but there's a disruption here. And again, you can see all the light. It's like he wants to burst out of this box here. Okay, you can see the light behind. So this is what it's shouting out is light. They're just the cards that came out from like the bottom of the deck. You've climbed so far, Divine Feminine. Look, these are steps here that she's climbed to the top of the mountain. Okay, you can see things clearly. It's like, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's good. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. That's all you need to focus on, Divine Feminine. Why? Because you're here to shine. Let it shine. Let's have a look at what's going on the masculine side. Divine Masculine, you have rejoicing, celebration, material and spiritual prosperity, and patience and planning. So the rejoicing in celebration here, I feel, is you lightening up, okay? So definitely about looking forward to the future, because you can see here you're looking forward, but you're looking towards that sun, okay, that light. So I feel as if, as the Divine Feminines here rejoice as a collective, okay, and carry on letting it shine, it's shining through, especially those trees now. It's like there's a gap in the tree that you can kind of, in the trees, a gap in the tree. Might be near autumn, all the leaves fall off. can have some gaps in the tree then, aren't you? To be able to see through. So there's been something that's been blocking your vision, okay, and you need to see the light. So it's best that the Divine Feminine, you carry on shining your light, especially if you're hoping your Divine Masculine is going to see the light. Patience and planning. Getting closer and closer here. Now let's read these 3 cards. We have a card from the heart chakra, 3 of Cups. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity, bringing in the balance. Okay, so balancing out what you're actually going to do with your life now that you can see all obstacles in your way. What are you going to do now? Well, there's patience and planning here, which is the 7. So you've gone from the 6. It's quite a quick progression here, 6 to the 7, quite quickly. And it feels like once you lighten up, or once the Divine Feminine's light penetrates you. I don't want to sing Nomad. I want to give you devotion. Total dedication and a lot of devotion. Is that your decision? What do you want to do? I want to give you devotion. Total dedication and a lot of devotion. Well, let's have a look. Rejoicing celebration. That's going to really make you feel happy if you come to that decision. Let's have a look at the Rejoicing Celebration card. Okay. A time of merriment, celebration, birth, success and victory is at hand. You're doing what you love most and are pursuing your passion. When you follow your heart and intuition with zeal, there are no limits to what you can achieve. When the energy of excitement and love is present, you can feel it moving within you. Divine Feminine, this excitement's coming from you, okay? So you're following your heart and intuition with zeal, and there's no limits to what you can achieve. When the energy of excitement and love is present, you can feel it moving within you. So it's moving into the Divine Masculine, penetrating him. Somehow, love has a way of showing you that you're connected to something much larger than yourself. The number 3 symbolises unity and a time to rejoice in gratitude and sharing, whether it's with family members, friends or even co-workers. This is the moment of fruition for all of your dedicated work. So pat yourself on the back and party and dance in celebration of your accomplishments. I feel that's so the Divine Feminine, they are helping the situation, Divine Masculine, by shining their light. There we go. Cheers. Cheers. They know what's coming. Patience. Is a virtue that they've developed. So here you are, material and spiritual prosperity. The feminines are having fun and you're at home. You can feel this energy waving through you. It's waving, like right in front of your face. 6 of Pentacles. Let me just find the Pentacles in here. So you're going to have to bring in some balance. The number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. I can see clearly now. A sudden bonus. How nice would that be? I believe it was yesterday's reading that said as soon as you decide what you're wanting, you will be delivered the abundance to help you. A sudden bonus, pay rise or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. Depends where you're focusing your expectations. Divine Feminines. Interesting, because I felt like they had a bonus card. Bonus. Something's an added bonus here. I believe it's going to be unexpected, but there's an added bonus that's going to be thrown in. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group. Yeah, okay, an added bonus. So this card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards the success of a common goal. The common goal, bringing their Divine Masculines home. So, let's turn it over. A time of prosperity, balance and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favourite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Well, there's someone that you're wanting to give devotion to. Total dedication and a lot of devotion. So I'm going to say, is there a person or a favourite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. You're most definitely wanting to prosper now. Feel prosperous. The prospect of it all. So let's have a look at 7. I don't need to turn the page, do I? No. So good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. What's in front of you? The light. Could be around autumn time, guys. The leaves are falling here. We are kind of into... Well, I've got colour on today, like autumny kind of colours. Neutral colours, let's just say that. Let's just remain neutral. You should now pause, rest, assess and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. Okay. So now you can see all obstacles that are in your way, Divine Masculine. Should we move on to the Divine Feminines? Yeah, let's do that. So, Divine Feminines, we have the Divine Masculine, who's discontented and bored. If you can see, there's a rainbow here that's illuminated by his feet. So I feel like he's starting to see things in colour now. Interesting when I picked up the colour neutral. But I don't really feel the Divine Masculine's neutral. I feel he's if we want to say, he's definitely stationary. He's stationary. Do you know what that means? Well, for one, if you've got your car in neutral, you're kind of not going anywhere. But stationary, he's one that you would write home about. And I feel that that's what he's been doing, writing. So stationary. Neutral. I actually feel that, well, he's made his decision over here. So he's quite stable, I want to say. I mean, the big key last week, or this week, has been, you look for instability until you become stable. So seeing all the obstacles that are in his way now, we have he's discontented and bored. I mean, it's been picking up that we got trapped in fear, facing your fear, which is your shadow side. There's a disruption. Well, at least he's not going to jump off the balcony. I mean, there is that. He's not. He's going within just so that he can... I feel like he's just being guided slowly. There's no rush here. He knows that what he's planning for now has been like no other. There's never been a time of preparation that's been so important as what it is now. Because this is long term. He understands the seriousness of his choices now. So we have him being discontented and bored. Here you are, Divine Feminine, patience, watching this seed grow here. So you stand balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. If you have a look, the light, the plants will always grow towards the light, won't it? And that's what's happening. That's what's occurring. He's growing towards you. So patience here. And then the card that came out was, you just need to keep shining your light. and watch how it will all grow. But don't focus on it. All you need to do is just know that you need to shine the light. I actually felt like it would be watered by the Divine Masculine's tears. So let's read discontented and bored, and then that's from the heart, the Four of Cups. We've got the Three of Cups over here as well. And then we have two major arcanas, Temperance and the Sun card. So Divine Feminine, this is over on your side. I feel this is just so you can have a deeper understanding of the truth. Just saw the Truth card. Four of Cups, emotions. Discontent and boredom. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project or situation isn't moving fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. So the Divine Masculine, he knows this is serious. And because of all his intention he's putting onto this. Planning, definitely internal. The soul is planning with spirit what the next steps are. And he's needing this top up of energy, which is going to be coming from you, because that's who he's drawn to go towards. So a relationship, project or situation isn't moving fast enough and could be draining, I want to say, the Divine Masculine emotionally and energetically. If you're not topping yourself up or being very conscious about how you're actually vibing and you feel drained, that will be the reason why. Patience and planning here for the Divine Masculine. So he has to be serious to actually, it just comes in with the self-mastery, really, is that you need to have a plan. A plan at the back of your idea to push it forward. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got to turn the page. So you're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all of your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. So Divine Feminine, you're on your path. You're not to miss any opportunities that are coming along for you to progress. Okay, that's why it's like, don't focus your attention on like just, I need to, fill myself with light for my Divine Masculine. No, for all. You're a light worker. So, but as you do this and you comprehend it, the benefits will go to him also, as well as our world. So there are loads of opportunities, and that's what you're really waiting for. Okay, I said that there's like an added bonus thrown in here, and I feel it's for the Divine Feminines. Something that you feel's, it's like a payment for all of that light bringing you've been doing. So watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. And this card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. Okay, so now we have patience, Divine Feminine, Temperance. We've been practicing this one. Looks like we've mastered it. This card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others, as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You can do this. The Divine Masculine's learning how to do this. Material and the spiritual. You are an ethereal being in a physical body, enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honour all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? So you really are living to the max. Now, not going to miss out on any more opportunities. Okay. Were there opportunities in the past? I imagine thousands of them. You just wasn't seeing them. And I feel because your focus was so much on what's the divine masculine doing, or being that soul support for them. It's like their own little personal pick-me-up. You're that for a lot of people. Okay. The patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one, all benefit. Listening, sharing and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and human mankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones that you have a hand in creating. In it comes divine feminine. And as it comes in for you, it's like the divine masculine, he's just more drawn to the light. With the flower kind of leaning over, it's like he's going to, it's like an aroma that he's going to smell. It's going to follow the aroma. Okay, then we have the light. Just sort my hair out. Card number 19. This card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. It's the word I said at the beginning. Let's see if we can illuminate this reading. With the 18, we love it when a plan comes together. Divine's plan. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life, and this is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, then it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see as people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Good reading. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truths and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Or obstacles. It's definitely I can see clearly now. Use the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emulating. Keep on shining. Now, what is it that actually makes you feel positive and continually think about the happiest and most joyful of memories? And most, if not all, if they are brave enough, will put their hands up to say the most amazing memories and experiences and the feelings they've ever felt, what they tap into are the ones with your divine masculine. And you're allowing it to shine. Like for all to see, not actually just pinpointing it on him, he's just lights you up. That's what you tap into. The beautiful memories that seem to have kept this love going. And that was the test. Could you love so deeply, even though it's not like physically in your arms? Yes, the answer is. You can't erase them beautiful memories, and Divine doesn't want you to. They want you to think about them And that's going to draw in exactly what you're emanating. Where are we going from here? I thought I was going to get something. I thought I said I was going to pull a certain card. No, I'm not sure if I did. Right. Okay, yeah, we'll go for the Power of Love cards. Love and Light. Divine Masculine, let's have a look and see if we can get you some guidance. Let it shine. Card flipped over. Satisfaction. And you can't get any. I can't get no. And you want to give someone real devotion here. Okay. So, satisfaction. Do you look satisfied here? Looks like you're discontented and bored. It doesn't look like it. It's surely seen. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Okay, with DM, Divine Masculine. Look, you're just very divine, okay, in the eyes of the Divine Feminine. That's really it. In the Divine Feminine's eyes, you are divine. And that's all that matters. And in your eyes, your Divine Feminine is divine. Doesn't seem to matter what they do. At the core of it, you know they're divine. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. And I actually feel like that's why the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine trigger each other so much, is because at the root of it, they really care about what the other one thinks of them. So the self-forgiveness comes in here when you kind of don't like your own behaviour, so then you assume that you know. You come under that assumption that you know what your Divine Feminine or your Divine counterpart must feel about it, because that's how you feel about yourself. Okay, so the self-worth. You let the energy of love guide you to, not self-worth, self-approval. Satisfaction. Self-love comes after. What other people think of you is none of your business. You should never look outside yourself for acceptance or validation, because it sends a message that you don't trust your own soul's worth. When you are in a space of self-acceptance, you confirm to the universe that you are everything you are meant to be. What word does this say? Four balls. I don't know how you pronounce that word. Oh, we're going to have look it up. I feel it's like, your bad parts as well. But your bad parts, stop talking about parts. I've said like 4 balls. I don't think it's pronounced like that. Let's have a look. That's too funny. Oh no, fibbles. That's not how you spell it. E-L-E-S. Foible. Turn it up so you can hear it. F-O-I-B-L-E. Foible. A minor weakness or eccentricity. Eccentricity in someone's character. They have to tolerate each other's little foible. They don't have to tolerate. They just, I don't want to say they do, but love's love, isn't it? Okay, where are we up to? Foible. So okay. When you are in a space of self-acceptance, you confirm to the universe that you are everything you are meant to be, foibles and all. In this awareness, you are able to live freely and joyfully, because you are not seeking validation through someone or something else. You can live your life and make choices out of love instead of fear. To enter this space, okay, listen up then, Divine Masculine, because you're really wanting to enter this space. To enter this space, you must have the realisation that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. The limitations you've placed on yourself and your self-criticisms are usually based on giving away your power to another or seeking outside approval. The ego is judgmental and critical and filled with insecurities, while the soul is perfectly at ease and has come back here to enjoy a journey of self-discovery. One of the biggest traps in learning to be satisfied is comparing yourself to others. Remember that you have come back to an earth school made up of a myriad souls and experiences. So made up of myriad souls and experiences. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being the compassionate, unique person you are. Your divine feminine loves you for who you are. Okay, you don't need to prove yourself to her. It's like you're dissatisfied with yourself. It's like the point that you have to prove is to yourself. Okay, so do you get the point? This card for the divine feminines, what's going on over here? A willingness. Let me just put this bit of hair. This bit of what? A bit of hair. Oh, it's 111. Well, it's 1311, but it's 111, isn't it? Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. That's you, divine feminines, I feel. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. You have come to the earth plane to learn to accept the things you cannot change, as opposed to those you can. Life is a constant game of discovery, but no price can be put on any experience because each one transforms you. And when you are willing to look inside and begin to change your habits, self-imposed fears and perceptions, only then will you be able to see your true self. The catalyst for transformation comes from your willingness to forgive, open your heart and be honest with yourself. And I say most of us, to be honest, to say that our divine masculines were our catalysts. They made us feel divine. Like at the core, they made us feel special. They helped us to tap into that. Even if it was through rejection, we kind of learnt how special we truly are. So the catalyst for transformation comes from your willingness to forgive, open your heart and be honest with yourself. You are never too old to learn, and each day should be filled with excitement about how your perspective will be altered. You can gauge your spiritual growth by your willingness to learn from and accept another. So I feel you learn from your divine masculine and you've full acceptance here. Okay. So you can gauge your spiritual growth by your willingness to learn from and accept another, by keeping an open mind when conditions change, and expand your knowledge of life. Allowing love to radiate through you and in everything you do brings divine awareness to all those in your sphere. Rigidly adhering to your dogma is doing a disservice to your growth. The willingness to accept others and their individual path is a soul strength. About the author, that's what it says next. Willingness, about the author. Okay. Postcard from Spirit is shouting out. Oh, Divine Masculine, I'll get you a Greek mythology card, and Divine Feminine, we shall have a Divine Feminine card. But first, let's have a look and get you a postcard from Spirit, Divine Masculine. Let's see what the message is that wants to come through for you. It says, love your dreams. I think it might say live your dreams. At the bottom here. Live your dreams, love your dreams, both. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forgot you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while, and as you develop an identity, an ego, You begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognise this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill a contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. I said there was that plan at the back of this. Added bonus. Oh, we'll find out from the Divine Feminines, but that's an awesome card for you, Divine Masculines. It's time to wake up. Suffering from spiritual amnesia. It happens to all of us. Divine Feminine, I can see that it says celebrate life. That's not the card I'm going to take. I'm going to get another one. Okay, Divine Feminines, I got real goosebumps with that message. So we're here to remind you, Divine Masculine, to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved and we are all behind you. I need to get on with study time. We're talking about that now, and I've stopped halfway through a chapter. Okay, Divine Feminine. Can we have a message for the Divine Feminine, please? Thank you. Still looks like celebrating life, but it's that word that I picked up on here. Hope floats. I didn't read the hope card. Let's read the hope card before we read this message. I'm seeing as it's kind of like a what? Come out at the beginning of the video. Hope. This is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and finally, enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you've made may be fulfilled in time. The hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons, for those around you will also realise that by having faith and pushing forward where one may have felt no hope at all is the key to success. Above all, maintaining a positive attitude starting right now, this very minute, will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. It's a star card with the sun card. So let's have a look. Hope floats. Just kind of goes a bit like this. Was it yesterday I said that mystical realms really excited? All the fairies and... Dear you, oh my. Things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Well, that's what the masculine's dealing with, the fear. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to And let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right, don't be afraid to dance. We're not. Loving you always. Oh, it's lovely. It's a lovely reading. I'm going to end on a roomy message. Oh, I was going to get... Okay. Greek mythology. How long have we been on for? Okay, we can stay on a bit longer. We've only been on for 45 minutes. It was 45. Greek mythology card. We just want to have a giggle at my pronunciations, don't we? Well, afterwards I'm going to go away and eat my tiny apple. Oh, look, it's got a little bit of bruising. Don't worry. We will deal with that. Doesn't mean that you'll get discarded. Greek mythology reading cards, Divine Masculine. I've gone chilly again. But it's such a nice day out there. Okay. I believe it is. Well, if you believe it is, then surely it's going to be. Yes. What is this piece of hair that just keeps... I'm sure I just saw the light card. Obstacles in the way of my hair. Okay. Divine Masculine, let's get a Greek mythology card for you guys. You've got doubtfulness. Psyche. Okay. Doubtfulness. What is it? Doubtfulness. Psyche was a beautiful mortal woman who was lonely until the god Eros fell in love with her. They were happy enough, but Psyche was filled with doubt and wanted more from him to prove his devotion. I want to give you devotion. Listen, you listen to the story and you put the spin on it, whoever is what character, okay? So Psyche was a beautiful mortal woman who was lonely until the god Eros fell in love with her. They were happy enough, but Psyche was filled with doubt and wanted more from him to prove his devotion. She then naively betrayed his trust, putting Eros in grave danger. Eros left and Psyche was racked with remorse and grief for many months, causing suffering to the mortal world. But even in her morose state, she was still slow to do all that she could to restore their relationship. Sounds like you, Divine Masculine, really. However, Eros recovered and the lovers were finally brought together for eternity by his devotion. What is the moral of the story? Rightly or wrongly, we can question love and cause problems in a relationship, but fortunately, the hot flames of Eros's passion can ignite a reunion, for ultimately the soul needs the life-giving passion of love, which emanates and awakens all things. Perhaps you should now have trust and not doubt the situation. Perhaps Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine doesn't doubt her choice in you. It's like you're the one that's putting the doubt in the way. Okay. Ooh, Divine Feminine. Good choice from the Greek mythology cards. Good choice. Hello, Lily. You coming a bit sheepishly, slowly. Hey. Do you want to come up? You're not sure. Oh, you're nice and warm. Is that my call to go out? You can come up if you want to. Do you want to come up? I'm pulling a Divine Feminine card. Do you want to? Where else is you going to go? Okay, come up then. Yeah, I could say hi. She's been more on the scene, hasn't she? Lately. All I can see here, it says you are divine beauty, But I want to say you are divine bounty. Okay, divine feminine, let's get you a divine feminine card. A pretty girl. Okay, let's get, oh, this card here is one sticking out. Our Lady of, I can't pronounce this. Oh, we've got two cards. Okay. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I'm held in love at all times. I like that, divine feminine. And then the Goddess of Sanctuary, Hestia. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. These are beautiful cards. We just read why our soul selected her cards. Don't that just feel like Christmas to you with the colours? Okay, so let's read the Empress of Protection. Our Lady of Guadalupe. Pretty girl. Page number 30. Just open to Joan of Arc, Warrior of Light. 30. Okay. When our soul selects her card, what is outside of us is also within us. Even if we have experienced a mother's love, the true force of that loving protection exists within us. Did I say even if we have never experienced? Let's just go backwards. Okay. So when your soul selects her card, what is outside of us is also within us. What was that? That fly got very close to my eyebrow. My piece of... Look, I'm trying to read the cards. Okay, there's two. And then I'm going to get a roomie and get gone. So what is outside of us is also within us. Even if we have never experienced a mother's love, the true force of that loving protection exists within us. So we can give it to ourselves. When Saint Juan Diego was concerned that the Archbishop would not believe him and was racing to meet Our Lady of Guadalupe, she appeared suddenly and said the most beloved phrase in the apparition story, a phrase that is inscribed on the entrance to her basilica. No estoy yo aquil que soy tu magi. It means, am I not here, I who am your mother? The energy of the mother's love can travel to meet you anywhere, whether within the world or within your own heart. The message is that she is here. You are mothered. But the message is also to ask for what you need. Saint Juan Diego asks Our Lady of Guadalupe for a sign that proved her identity and existence. She gave him her image, emblazoned inside his cloak, one that has been venerated and considered holy ever since, because he asked for her assistance. So I feel the Divine Masculine can really see you everywhere, Divine Feminine, the image of you. He's asking for signs, and he's being shown them. So we are ennobled with free will. The Divine needs our request for assistance in order to enter our lives. All we need do is assume the simplicity, the heart, and the humility of a child and ask for a sign that she is here. We will be met with more love than we could ever imagine, and love is always the greatest and most powerful energy of protection. Okay, Divine Feminine, the Soul Voice Meditation. Do I experience the love? Do I experience the love of a Divine Mother within me? That's what you are. And the intention, I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Indeed you are. Again. So let's have a look at Hestia. Lily's gone. She just stayed for that one. The Divine Mother. She acts like the Divine Mother of all cats. Okay. Hestia. 178. When your soul selects her card, Hestia created the concept of sanctuary. It's considered a sacred obligation to shelter and protect those in need. She wants us to seek those situations that allow us to feel a sense of being home, or she wants us to create that form of sanctuary for someone else. Of all the wild and crazy adventurous Greek gods and goddesses, Hestia is the most drama-free. She's the one who can be counted on, the one who fosters community and provides the stability of food and warmth and shelter when all else is coming undone. She's your grandmother goddess. She's the energy that whispers for you to get cosy, to just get cosy. Hestia wants you to be 1,000 leagues easier on yourself. Put a blanket over your body, curl up with hot tea, coffee maybe? I don't really like tea. Sit before the fire of all that you've accomplished and give your mind a break from all that you ask of yourself. Hestia wants you to let kindness pervade your thoughts. She wants you to light a small fire in the centre of yourself and feel safe in calling your home body. Interesting. Safe in calling your home body. Safe in calling your body home. She wants you to be able to seek sanctuary within. She wants you to come home to yourself and to give yourself the love that you effortlessly offer others. Hestia is the call to become the calm harbour for your beautiful soul to thrive. Soul voice meditation. Am I a safe place to be? Intention. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. And that's exactly what your Divine Masculine is preparing to find. This card, Underworld. Yeah, he's facing his fears at the moment. Guys, what an awesome reading. Let's end on a Rumi. How long have we gone? We've gone over an hour, nearly. 57. Exactly it was then. Rumi, let's finish off this message. These are nice readings, about an hour. That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. A good reading. Okay. A final card for this Sunday. It's nearly 1333. It's 1333. Okay, Rumi. There's the message. Are we waiting for 1333? Why is that then? See how slow time goes when you're waiting for it. Oh, it's the lover and the beloved. Card number 35. It's 1333. Okay, we can read. 35. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. And when you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I were once you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? And will you allow us to be? O sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, but take delight in all of life, and become mesmerised by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first. Oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, and have suffered at the hands of some unworthy lover. Can this great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush, with the same bitter expectations that keep the heart closed? You are too beautiful to be hidden away from. You are too beautiful to be hidden away behind a bitter and gated heart. That is unworthy of you. So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? You who give of yourself, can you recognise the beloved wishes to give to you too? These need not be mutually exclusive happenings. Come now, deep down, you know the genius of the divine is such that in being received, much is given. You shall not be selfish. A shellfish. You shall not be a shellfish. You shall not be selfish in letting yourself be seen and loved. Allow it. Rejoice in it. Take delight in allowing yourself to receive life, and let the world soak up the ardent glow of your sensual surrender into the great beloved's embrace. Let's have a look. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more substance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, and with love. And dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired that this be so. Will you heed that holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully tend to the walls you placed between yourself and life, walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honouring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well-being? You are too vast. You are too vast to see for that small puddle of thought. Now, the oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean longingly from afar, or even stand by its edge. Strip off your layers, run to the ocean and dive in, skinny dipping. This oracle brings you a special guidance. Oh, does it? Brings you a special guidance. It says this oracle brings you special guidance. An offer or opportunity is on its way to you, or has recently been presented. It may be an idea you have been nurturing, or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilaration? What about going like skinny dipping? Oh, whatever, isn't it? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. Okay, I'm leaving it there. I got a bit distracted reading that card. Okay, well, I can see the little fly that was flying around. He actually looked like an orb. He was like glowing. I thought it was like an orb, a fairy flying around, and it was the fly. Okay, guys, have a fantastic Sunday. If you would like to book in an Ascension reading, today's the last day that I'm actually going to be openly offering that for the price of £33. Very much worth your time and investment. I'll put details in the description box. Apart from that, have yourself a fantastic Sunday, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.